If you have an online business, you know how hard it is to focus and concentrate for long enough to get results. In fact, this is the number one thing the people we work with struggle: focus, being able to truly be focused on the task at hand in order to get the best results. And the other day, one of our clients came to me and said, dude, I need something that can help me develop laser-like focus if that's something that's available to a busy CEO like me. He is, for context, he is an agency owner, has I think 8 people in staff, and they're managing like big ad accounts for e-com brands, right? So he is constantly looking at the screen, constantly putting out fires, and needed something to train his ability to focus, to regain that ability back without doing dopamine fasting, without going on retreats, without doing any weird stuff that some people recommend that are just not well suited to a busy CEO's life, right? And so we came with this protocol. He started using it and he told me that within a couple of days he was seeing results. Within a couple of weeks he was able to focus much better. So hopefully it is useful to you. Now, here's how it works. Step 1, put your phone in grayscale. This is a game changer. It is super simple to do, but it truly has incredible consequences. So in essence, by putting your phone into grayscale, you are reducing the amount of blue light that gets into your retina. And this reduces the overstimulation by quite a bit. In fact, I started doing this like 3 years ago, and my phone usage went from like 3 hours a day to less than 1 hour of phone usage a day. So this truly works. In fact, I believe the average American spends like 8 hours on their phones. I spent about 1 hour. His agency owner spent like about 4 or 5 hours, and he reduced that to about a couple of hours, right? So he gained back 3 hours of his time, mostly by deinstalling his app, but also using grayscale. In fact, here's my phone, and I have it in grayscale every day, right? So I always have my phone. I don't know if you can see it, right? But I have it in grayscale since 3 years ago, and it works beautifully. There's research that points out that reducing visual stimulation through grayscale makes a world of a difference in treating overstimulation. So that's step 1. You can do it at any time. Most phone manufacturers now have this as a built-in feature. So just go to settings, put it in grayscale, and see what happens. Okay, step number 2, segment your day in 90-minute increments and truly commit to one task for 90 minutes and use a timer to track your adherence to it. This is a game changer because our natural rhythms fluctuate in 90-minute segments. This is called ultradian rhythms. So instead of trying to power through a whole day without resting or just being constantly distracted, the best protocol, which I call ring fencing, is just segmenting your day in 90-minute increments. Decide what are you going to be working in the next 90 minutes. It can be anything, right? Like I'm going to be doing a report. I'm going to be checking 10 ad accounts. I'm going to be doing whatever it is that you do for a living. And then track the amount of times that your brain wants to get distracted and bring back to the present moment, but also time yourself. Work against the timer. I use the same watch that I used to for the marathon, for the sporting things that I do, and see how much better you're able to focus, right? So that's step number 2. Instead of just working randomly, work in 90-minute increments and then rest for 20 minutes and then back 90 minutes. This is how a good segmentation of time looks like. And then finally, number 3, I'm gonna say it. You know I'm gonna say it because I keep saying it in this channel, but it truly has changed my life. And every time one of our clients start doing it consistently, they truly see results, which is meditation. This habit of not doing anything for just 15 minutes a day is enough to rewire your brain. Specifically, it increases the gray area on the areas that matter most, right? On the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain that you use for thinking, perceiving, judging, feeling, but also reduces the pull of the amygdala, which is where fear resides, on your cognition. So in essence, you fear less, have less negative emotions, are able to be more rational and more calm and in the present moment. So meditation truly is a game changer because meditation is just the simple act of noticing your thoughts. So if you find yourself constantly paper cut, it's because you have no control over your mind. Every time your mind wanders, you don't know how to bring it back. Meditation is just about bringing the mind back and focusing on the present moment, right? And the protocol couldn't be simpler because you don't need an app, you don't need aromatherapy, you don't need to go to a retreat. It is super simple. Every morning I wake up, I come to a different room, I sit down 15 minutes with a timer, the same timer that I use for work, and I just stay there. And thoughts come and go, emotions come and go. I just center myself back and I do it every day. Well, Honestly, I do it more than once. I do it 2 or 3 times because I have built that into my routine. It truly helps me. It is the number one habit that I developed, but you don't need to do it 3 times. Once is enough. In fact, there's research that proves that only 13 minutes per day can affect major cortical changes within an 8-week period. So it truly pays off to do so. It truly pays off to start meditating. So in essence, 3 things that I told our friend to do. 1, put your phone into grayscale. 2, segment your day in 90-minute increments and truly commit to one task and work against a timer. And finally, start meditating. Build it in your routine. Do it first thing in the morning and see what happens. And guess what? Within a couple of days, he was seeing results. Within a couple of weeks, he was able to truly be on top of things. And his business, boom, exploded as a result. See you in the next video.